Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Venus and Rave. My name is Ray. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm in my bathroom. Yes, I'm sitting on my toilet. No, I'm not actually using the toilet, so don't worry. I just came in here because everyone's up in the other room and there's a storm, so I opened the window in here so you guys can hear the storm, hopefully. It's raining outside right now. Maybe I'll hide this for a little bit more finesse. Anyways, I thought it was peaceful in here and it's a little bit different layup. I just hope you guys can hear me okay. So I'm gonna start off with the stuff that I channeled earlier, raw channeling. Yeah, this was all pretty romantic. I'm gonna say that. So we'll start off with the romance stuff. Okay, so my channeled stuff was, the first thing I got was meeting someone by the water, a serious conversation. Watch out for passerbys. People are watching you and they're going to sound the alerts. So with that, it almost feels like you guys are going to have this experience or something, or this encounter with a person. I feel like we've been talking about that for quite a while. So I feel like for a lot of you who this is going to resonate with, and remember, timelines are infinite. Okay, this can be happening soon, this can be happening down the road, but it does keep popping up in all my channeling, so it's ironic. But yeah, so it feels like you're meeting a person and it's going to be by some kind of body of water, lake, pond, river, stream, and it's a weird coincidence. Okay, you're going to see someone, and something about this encounter did feel very secretive or on the hush hush. I believe I wrote that down in here somewhere, but so you're going to be meeting them by some kind of body of water. It can even be a pool, like a pool party or something. They're going to want to talk to you and try to get you alone to have some kind of conversation. I don't know how long of a conversation it's going to be, maybe just a few words pass, but it's going to be something serious and it's going to be something important. Just watch out for other people, because there's going to be people that you know or people that this person knows who there's some kind of envy or jealousy surrounding these individuals. Either these other people do not want you talking, speaking to a certain individual, a certain person, or vice versa. But it's something here, it's there's going to be someone watching this conversation take place, and either A, they're going to try to break it up, or they're going to try to start some kind of drama, some kind of gossip around you two and this encounter. There's someone, an outsider, who's watching this take place, and it's supposed to be something on the hush hush. It's supposed to be quiet. So yeah, people watching, and they're going to sound the alerts, which I thought was interesting. So I actually heard this when I was doing the channeling. I actually heard the phrase, "What can I do to make you stay?" And then I got that song. I know Adele sings it, and I forgot what country singer sings it, but "Make You Feel My Love," which is a really sad song. So there could be something in there for you with that. And then I also got this other message. Now this felt like it was connecting to the same person, but this one felt really romantic for some reason. Passenger in a car. Who's in the driver's seat? No one knows the connection. It's a secret. Who takes the lead? Holding hands in the car. Silence, listening to the radio. Going on a drive to be close to you. So it's almost like after this conversation, after this encounter you have with someone, it's you guys are going to plan to meet up or something and go on a car ride, and you guys might not even conversate or communicate in this car ride. And it's sneaky. I don't know, it feels very secretive. Something about it feels very secretive. And it's you don't even have to conversate. You guys could just be listening to songs. Sorry, I always try to listen for a tornado because I'm deathly afraid of tornadoes. But it's just lightly raining, so we're good. What else did I get? Yeah. Holding hands in the car, silence, listening to the radio, going on a drive to be close to you. It's a secret. No one knows the connection. No one knows you like I know you, Slim. What else? Hold on. And then with this person, I kept getting symbolism was a bluebird, so I actually looked up what bluebird means, and it means good news arriving soon. Good news arriving soon. And then I heard just passing by, one time to reconnect, like one last time to reconnect. They're just passing by. And it's going to be something significant, so I don't even want to tap into that. But I also got connected with this person that I got Albert Einstein, so this person seems like very smart and very witty, okay? And then it was weird because then like I kept hearing the phrase like, hear this song, listen to this song, like this person wants you to listen to a song. And then what I got was not a moment passes me by. And it was a song, but I don't know a song that goes like that. So I actually went into YouTube and I searched that. And so I searched not a moment passes me by. And there was a song that popped up on YouTube, and it was called Endless Summer Nights by Richard Mark. But like the meaning I felt behind it was, I've seen your whole life. Like I've seen all your accomplishments. I know what you're doing. So I feel like that's coming from this person. So it might be something to look up. I don't know. It was like a really weird like 70s song, I think. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna get into the card really fast. So I'm using my Enchanted Tarot, and I wanted to use this. I was actually being like pulled to use it this morning, and then my daughter freaking grabbed it out of my like nightstand, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And when I came in here, I went to go move this, and I opened the lid, and the tarot card was in the laundry basket. So I found them. She threw them in the laundry basket. You know what song I just get? I've been working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. I feel like this reading's gonna be super romantic. I do keep hearing the word trust. Trust. I think a lot of you guys are working on other things, though. Like things that need your attention, like in the here and now. I actually feel like you guys have either been like working a lot or taking on a lot of responsibilities, just in like the 3D realm. It's getting hot in here because I have that window open. What am I wearing underneath this? Okay. Sorry. It's hot. Especially in this big blanket thing. My grandma gave me this, but like someone gave it to her, which I feel bad because like my uncle gave it to her. She was like, it's just too big. It's just too big. I love it, but it's too big. Anyways, so, but I feel like you guys are focusing on like real world issues. Hold on one second. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my daughter either fell or threw something on the floor. Okay, so like my daughter, because she's in her pack and play, she like scooted her pack and play like all the way up to the door. So when I opened it, she's like, hi mama. She was just right there. Anyways, but anything they say or do in this reading could resonate with you in some weird way. So just keep an open mind when you watch these. Anyways, but I do feel like a lot of you guys aren't putting a lot of, I don't want to say effort because that's, you know, that's not really the right word, but it's like you're not really putting a lot of energy into trying to like build with someone in the 3D right now. Like you guys are more focused on like worldly things, or at least that's what's demanding of your energy or attention. So for example, some of you guys might have children and be spending a lot of time because it is summer, especially like, you know, where I'm at, and the kids are home all day. So for some of you guys, that could be how this is taking place. And maybe that's why I got that interruption of her throwing her stuff on the floor. You know, or working a lot, or dedicating your time to family or to working, you know, something along the lines of that. Like you're working on, it's weird because it's like you're working on a connection, you're working on your finances, but things are so demanding of your time and energy right now. Let's see what this is talking about. So there could be even someone who you are genuinely close with. This could be family, friend, whatever. But it's almost, I feel like this is kind of like family, someone that you've had like a falling out with. And you're going to be trying to mend that. And that's interesting because we do talk about that in a lot of like the past readings. Mending like a broken connection or something that you thought was lost. So this could be like friendship or one of those friends that feels so close they do feel like family. But you're at a weird standoff with an individual. Like there's someone, you and someone have been butting heads. It's like a competition. Like anything you can do, I can do better. What is that? It's like a back and forth kind of energy. But it almost looks like you guys are gonna have to be forced to like interact or something soon. Like you and another person are gonna be forced to like be in the same room with each other, or forced to conversate or work something out and be friendly. So why is that in here? Why is that in here? Wait. Yeah, this person could even have something that you want. What? This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm hoping this would make sense to you. Yeah, it's like killing someone with kindness is going to be really important when you're interacting with a person, an individual that you've been on shaky terms with. Because I almost feel like this person has something you want, or they can offer you something. I know it sounds kind of like weird, or it's vice versa. My daughter keeps throwing her thing out of her crib, and she's just going to have to not do that. She's throwing fits a lot lately. So if you hear thumping, that's what it is. But it's almost like, you know what song I heard is, I'm not ready to make nice, I'm not ready to back down, I'm still mad as hell and I don't have time to go. Okay, see, sometimes I have to like touch the cards too, because it brings in more energy. So this is you and this person coming face to face. Like I said, this is a friend or family member, someone that you've been butting heads with or have like fallen out with. And you guys are going to be forced to conversate with one another. And it's like, oh, you kill them with kindness, or oh, you guys are getting along. But I feel like there's something like deeper behind the scenes. Okay, like I said, this feels very competition vibe to me, and you guys are being friendly. Not that you don't genuinely care about this person, or this person doesn't genuinely care about you. It's just there's something weird going on that you guys aren't agreeing with or haven't been conversating with one another, and it's like a very standoffish energy, and then you're going to have to speak with them or be in the same room with them for whatever reason. See, hold on, that doesn't make sense to me. I want to see what this is, because it's like then when you guys part ways, you're going in a certain direction. I want to see what that is. Where are you going? Yeah, the Two of Cups. So who is this? And the Prince of Hearts. Yeah. Okay, so you and this person have to conversate. And then once you guys split up or part ways or something, maybe this person says something good about you to someone else that gets someone's attention, because in the direction you're going in after you and this person split up or part ways is Two of Cups, is connecting really strongly with an individual who has some kind of like romantic feelings. I feel like someone's going to talk really well about you and say, oh, like they're looking great, or oh, they're doing great, or blah, 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 this or that, or they're a really good parent, or they're a really hard worker, or oh, this person's grown and matured. So it's almost like the person that was hating on you or that was in competition with you, like you're stuck in a room with them and then they see the better side of you and they're like, oh, like you're not a piece of shit, or oh, like there was a misunderstanding. And then it's like they talk about you in a positive light to other people, which is going to catch someone's attention. Okay, so that's where that's going. I just have to spew it out what I feel and see, guys. Sometimes I don't understand, but hey. And then we have you focusing on real life matters. So let's see where all of this is going. Actually, I want to pull a card for you, your energy right now. Oh, it got really hot in here. You and your energy is a 10 of Pentacles. See? It's like building this... I just heard orchestra, which is really strange, but like building this foundation for yourself, building this home, this image, starting a family, like being really well off, working towards some kind of legacy. You guys might be really doing well on something that you're working on. So like if you have a platform, or you know, have like, you're into music, or you have something you're really good at, like a sport, or you like to, you know, do MMA, or you like to write poems or books, you know, anything like that. One of your ideas or multiple can take off and become really successful. But other than that, you guys are working on like the home and family right now, and building up your money and finances and long-term wealth. Holy shit. And then the King of Pentacles. That's stability. So you guys are in an amazing place. And you're going to keep going into an amazing place. Feeling good about yourself. Like a really nice image. Okay. Like having everything set in stone. If that makes any sense. And it's hard work's going to pay off. I know it sounds really cliche, guys, but hard work's going to pay off. So if you start something, make sure you finish it, or make sure you're very consistent with something, because it's almost like you're going to be working your ass off here in July. Even if you've currently started something, it's going to start blossoming and become really successful for you. So that's good. I like to see that. You guys also could be meeting someone who has a lot of money, or who is pretty well known, like in the career aspect, like a really hard worker. This person already might have a house, or have some kind of really nice status, or get a promotion if you're married. Like you or your person can be getting a promotion, or buying some kind of land or house or asset. But this looks really good when it comes to stability and money, okay? And everything that's like long term. So let's see what's coming in for you. Let's see what's coming in. What's the new coming in? The Magician. Okay. I feel like there's going to be something, particularly a person who's rather good at like mind games. So just keep your awareness up, because this could be multiple people, especially if you're doing really well for yourself. Like I feel like with just your overall energy, you are or you're going to be in a really good spot in life. Okay, like you're having your ups moments, right? Everything, you know, the sun on the bottom, everything feels, it looks really positive. It's really new for you. It's really long lasting, successful, positive, prosperity, that kind of vibe. But it's like what you're attracting, because you're so bright and like positive and well off, is you're attracting these like really manipulative kind of trickster people who maybe even want something from you. So they're pretending to be your friend, they're getting in your head, making you indecisive. So try to use your intuition with that, about who's who. And I know the last reading we did talk a lot about like boundaries and barriers and stuff like that to put up with people, because there's going to be people coming in who don't have your best interest in mind. They're trying to play like head games with you, or trying to be really mentally and even emotionally manipulative to try to get something that you have, to have a piece of your cake kind of thing, because you're well off. So they want to steal something. They want to trick you into like you thinking that this person or that these people are your friends, and then you're gonna give them stuff. But I feel like your senses are gonna be heightened. Okay, you might be pretty friendly with people, but at the same time you're indecisive whether or not you want to bring them in closer because you have some kind of gut feeling that something ain't right here. Okay, like something's a little off. Okay, like they only hit you up when you're about to go on vacation, or you're going on a shopping spree, or they don't have, they need new clothes or something, and they're like, oh, I'm really down on my luck right now, and like they're just complaining about their problems, and you're like, oh, I can help you out. But then it's a consistent thing. Then they're always saying that they're in these like stuck spots. Okay, but then the moment you tell them no, you can't do something for them, like they pull away. So just be careful with those people. All right. If your gut's telling you that's the case, and that's the case. Sometimes you have to get a little bit mean and cold and detached when it comes to people like that, because they are just genuinely trying to use you for stuff. Yeah, and you're not willing to like release anything that you hold like valuable. So this could be one of those boundaries that you guys have actually put up. Even like with yourself, okay, like your own self-worth, so you're not going to let people take of your time, take of your energy. Like you are becoming in a more like stingy spot, but it is for the best, okay? Like you've made that choice for yourself. Because here they are again. Here's that person who's consistently trying to come in and ask you for help. I feel like this person, like at least this person kind of means well. I feel like it's the same sex energy. This feels more like a friend coming through. And they're like, hey, do you have any eggs, neighbor? Hey, do you got any sugar, neighbor? Like that kind of shit. They're always asking you for something. But yet, like, they try to tell you, like, their will is good, right? Their intentions with you are good. They're your best friend. They're they're close with you, and that they love you, and that they'll always be there to support you. And maybe they are. I don't know. But they're always asking for shit. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like your senses are heightened when you're like, why do you only pop up at this time? Like, why do you only come through at this moment or that moment? All right, so let's tap into love. So now we know a little basics of what's going on. Can you guys hear everything outside? I know the cars are really noisy outside, which kind of like hurts me a little bit. So let's see what's going on with love. Love and romance. The romantic kind of love. The love. Pull 2 cards for you when it comes to romance. 2 cards for this person, a card for the connection, and a 3-card situation of just what's going to be going on with you and this person. So think about your person. Take a deep breath. Visualize them. Try to communicate with me telepathically. See it in your mind's eye that you're talking to this person, right? You gotta send me over their vibes, their energies. Alright, you. Woo. Alright. That's some really hot and cold energy. Okay. For your aspect, here's them. Oh my gosh. Look at them trying to figure out shit about you. So it's really funny because with your side, it's like there's like one moment where you're like really like this is like my wrath, and like you hate them. Okay, like you hate them, they bother you, you can't stand them. You just, like something about them bothers you. You start reflecting on the past or arguments that you guys have had, or some kind of, break or split that happened, and how you're just so pissed off, and maybe you think that they're like a coward or, stuff like that. But then it flips over, and like you're left with this thought of, damn, this is the person I really want to be with. It's like a love-hate kind of thing where like at times you could be so annoyed and like so angry that that you even met this person. It's like if you could, like, sometimes you're like, damn, I wish I would have never met them, like, at this point, because of, like, crap that they said, or things that they didn't say, or things that they did or didn't do. the choices that you've made, the choices that this person's made. It's like it makes you have a buildup in energy where it like spikes, you know, it's a lot. But then on the other hand, you have this deep love and want to be around them, okay? Like you miss them. This is still the person or the connection that you want. They do make you happy at times. It's like there's bad times and then there's really good times, and you always try to come back to the good times and try to kind of detach from what was bad, or at least, you know, like you put it in your head, well, me and this person have matured, and if they did this again, then I would cut them off. But if they don't, like I have trust that they wouldn't. I know that sounds really like weird and back and forth, but that's how the energy is coming up on your end. You love them, but you can't. You want to punch them in the head too. And on their side, it's like they're trying to find out all this information about you. They're constantly like creeping, like trying to figure out what you're doing, or, you know, even looking at social media or asking people about you, or they might even like reread like text messages or like letters if you guys have ever sent letters back and forth. But they're definitely re-looking into something. They're trying to find out more about you. Like, are you happy? What are you doing? You know, like constantly staying connected without actually talking to, because we do have the Hermit here, which is like being in solitude. So I don't feel like this person is communicating with you, but they're trying to figure out some kind of answers. Like that's why they're doing all this creeping on you though, like for real. Like they're doing a lot of creeping, like investigating on their own, like no one knows about it, but they're trying to figure out like what you're doing, where you're at. Oh, and we have that channel. Hold up a second. Let me reread that channeling I got. That's that. Oh yeah. 1 second, please. Okay, I had the not a moment passes me by. I've seen your whole life, bro. Okay, now don't mind these scribbles, because that's my daughter scribbling all over my shit. Where is it? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. I've seen your whole life. They know what you're doing. They know what you're up to. They're still keeping some tabs on you. Trying to figure out where you are, what you're doing. They probably don't communicate with you as much or at all. But they're going like with you, they sink inwardly into themselves to try to figure out some answers. Okay, maybe even going back in time kind of thing. Alone in solitude, trying to find out answers. And I think that's why they're creeping on you so much, like I was saying before. It's almost like they're trying to see if you're still into them or if you're truly happy, because it's almost like they see like this wrath, like vengeful. So maybe you said or did something like pretty shisty, didn't hold your words back, or you cut them off, ghosted them. But it's like, I still have feelings for you, and they're trying to figure out if that's the case. So it's like you're portraying or you're showing one side that's very cold and detached and like, you know, and then they're trying to do everything they can to see if there is still something there. They just don't talk about it. Alright, let's see what the connection is in general. Like, I love how this is actually like laying out the connection in general. Oh my gosh, okay. So I do feel like you have the upper hand in this. I feel like you have the upper hand in this because they are so desperate and trying to like figure out you. They're so desperately trying to figure you out. And you're like, oh, like, you know, if you want me, come and get me, or just reach out. But it's almost like you're making them reach out to you first. You are dead ass cold silent. It looks like you are better off. Like, that's how you're portraying yourself. Like, you are better off without them. You are doing fine. You have a great life. You're doing well for yourself. You've transformed. You've got goals. Everything couldn't be better. But really, you have the 9 of Hearts and the 9 of Pentacles. There is still one thing missing. And it could be this person. Okay, you know it. I know it. The cards know it. Alright. but the way you're portraying yourself to them is very like independent, happy, prosperous, and they're trying to figure out if that's real. Okay, like they're like, are you really happy? Are you really having a good time? Meanwhile, I'm over here in the cold. This is like my favorite hermit card, I will say. I love him. I love him. And like he's on the yellow brick road too. Look how beautiful he is. Ooh, he's just taking his time, following the yellow brick road. It's all an illusion, and he has to figure it out. He has to figure out the trail. Like, where does it lead? Where does it go? It's illuminated, but I'm going to take my time. Anyway, let's see what's going to manifest here. What's going to happen? Where is this going? 3 cards, please. Oh, here's the old friends card. Well, shit. Ooh. See, there's another person involved. And I can't. I swear. This stuff creeps me out sometimes, and I've been doing it for so long. I don't know why I get shocked like that, but I still do. I said there's got to be a third person involved here. And look at these 3 happy individuals. 3's a crowd, you know. It's always a crowd. This almost doesn't feel like there's romantically a third person involved. Like, this person feels like a pest or something. I have to show you, like, what I'm seeing. Because I feel like you are going to be out with a person, like a friend or like a family member or someone that you're close to, with your aunt. I don't know. You're going to be out and about with someone doing your own thing. And then this person's going to see you. They're going to approach. But again, it's going to have to be sneaky because there is someone else involved in this. So they're going to have to approach you. They're going to see you first. You're going to be out and about with someone or like a group of people. But like, look, I have to just show you. Hold on. It's the only way you'll understand. Look at these. Like you and a person, and then, ooh, you can't see it because there's a glare. And then like, look how they're looking. Okay, like they're heading over in your direction, but they're looking to make sure this person doesn't see where they're going. So again, this very sneaky, weird vibe going on. I need to know why. Why is this person such a big deal? Like, I don't get it. Which is the 8 of Cups. Is someone gonna like destroy that? Why does that keep coming through in these readings, dude? Like, if this happens, can you guys please let me know if this happens to you? Like, if you have an annoying ass person who's trying to squash some kind of like connection that you're going through, please tell me, inform me. Okay, because this keeps popping up, man. It keeps popping up. It's getting really hot in here. I can't take it. Can you guys even hear the rain? What's that song? It's like my favorite oldie song. Ooh, why can't I think of it right now? Maybe I'm just not supposed to sing it, I guess. Oh, it's like my favorite oldie song. It never gets old to me. Anyways, but why it's such a big deal... It could have been because of this person. Like, this person made you leave before. Like, some kind of outside influence made you leave a person or made you distance yourself or separate from a situation in general. Like, because of this person, you walked out of someone's life. And that's why they don't want to maybe get this person involved. Alright. Anyways, what's the outcome with this? It's hot. What time are we even at? The Tower is the outcome. Come on, I can't even like leave it at that. The Tower. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, with the 4 of Swords though. And the Lovers. Oh my god. And the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. Ooh. some kind of dramatic moment happens here. Because I asked, what's the outcome? We have the Tower, the Four of Swords, which always kind of reminds me of like a major break in silence. That's very unexpected. So if you guys weren't conversating with someone, expect that silence to be broken in the weirdest way. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like these freak encounters that are popping up. But also like there's also a disruption in peace. So if you did walk away from a person and start talking to them again, it's going to cause this huge fucking, like, moment. Yeah, because of someone else. Oh my god, because of the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Hearts in reverse, which talks about a missed opportunity coming back around for a second time, right? Someone missed an opportunity because they were trying to get away with something, but still obviously in love with someone. This is crazy shit. This is actually pretty dramatic, and I'm kind of digging it, I'm not gonna lie. But there was heartbreak here, too many people involved. It made two people separate from one another, now they miss each other, and now there's gonna be some freak thing that happens between you. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. That's pretty wild. So, ooh. This is going to be a fun one. I hope this one resonated because this one was pretty cool. We just have to squash that other person, right? That's like in the background. And that's crazy because that came in from my channeling too. Hold on. Y'all see me shuffle these cards. Like, I don't just try to like make this shit up for like shits and giggles. Just passing by, one time to reconnect. Yeah, look. Meeting someone by the water. Okay, a serious conversation. Okay, here it is. Watch out for passerbys, people watching. Sound the alerts. Ugh, I'm serious. I got it. Look. Boom. Right here. That's crazy. It's wild. But anyways, I will speak to you guys again very soon. Bye.